we return once more to Subnautica. This time with an actual plan, so hopefully things go well, right? Alright then, here we are. Again, I actually do have a plan this time.
High priority automated message from Aurora Live Pod. Certain coordinates attached. Live Pod is carrying high priority passenger.
Yoki Kasa. I said Kasa. Why do I have to record this anyway?
Send immediate burial detail.
Oof.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Anyway, I do actually have a plan as to how to spend this particular sequence of events. So, let's see about that. Alright, first I'd like to actually do some construction over here. Let's see, what would be some good things to get in here?
Emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
First and foremost, let's get some things transferred to more practical locations than just some random corridor. A lot of time in this game is spent just smelting titanium down to its base form, as you can probably tell. Alright, let's see, there we go. Generally I prefer to have things set up more or less like this. Come on. There we go. Fabricator will go here. And the rest of this room can just be storage. I suppose I could build a radio. Where would I even put that? Here? Yeah, I don't really need a radio. Alright then. Let's make this a titanium locker and get going, shall we? Why do I have some random battery here? Let's actually make this into the miscellaneous equipment locker. Put in these two and the purple tablet. Extract these lads. Perfect. A lot of games are like this. Just endless amounts of management. Why I like games like this. And no, by the way, I don't have too much titanium. I don't have enough titanium. You burn through a lot over the course of this game. Like, you would not believe how much titanium I'm gonna go through. Alright, what do I need? Gold? Gold I can do. Table coral samples I can also do. In fact, I have some of those, so not even worth leaving the habitat. Just collect all of these basic materials, because why not? And off we go. Oh, those are coral tube samples, oops. Okay, sulfur. Synthetics go in here. This might be a good thing to have. Because until I get the battery charger fragments, there's a lot to be done in regards to batteries. Alright, where's some table coral? There should be some right about there. Perfect. Thank you, game. More reasons why this was a really convenient drop zone. Alright. So let's just check that off the list, shall we? Don't need a radio, don't need another storage, need to fix the entryway. I know that you aren't able to see the list that I have because of the way that I record things, but I keep alt-tabbing over to a to-do list for this, because honestly, you kind of need it just to keep track of everything for this game. Alright, so how are we going to turn the lights on in here? Just jam some of this into a titanium locker somewhere. Don't have enough space. Alright, I've got all of these tools here. Put this in second slot, that in first. Actually, this in first. Alright. So, got the entryway dealt with. I need to get some power into this thing, which is not going to be difficult to do, honestly. I'm relatively... Nope, I do not have any copper left, so never mind on that. Let me... just do some quick further management, and let's go get some copper, shall we? Right, I'd prefer to have at least 2 solar panels. Oh no. That stuff burns your health down quickly, and while if you manage to get out of the cloud, your health will regenerate back to what it was before. If your health goes down to 0, you still do die, so... it's not exactly something I want to occur at this moment in time. What do we got here? More titanium is always nice. Ears open for stalkers. Hello there, stalker. Ah, here we are. Ooh, perfect, copper. Alright then. That's honestly all I needed this time. I'll go... when I need copper in the future, I'm going to have built a major base and I've built a scanner room so that I can hopefully use the prawn suit to just harvest the stuff and yada yada yada. But anyway, you get what I mean. Things are happening. Let's see. Oh, need 2 quartz. I have that. I have 4 quartz, in fact. Close enough, I guess.
Power restored. All primary systems online.
Thank you, Nancy. I don't know why I decided to go with the name Nancy, but that's the name now.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh, look at that power. Having your solar panels be above water is so amazing when you want power generation. Alright. So since I've got the power situation dealt with, and thus the base is basically up to snuff for about what I would like to have for this section of the game, it's time to start looking into some wrecks. So, that's what I'm going to do. Where's my sea moth? There you be. Switch over to the repair tool just in case I need that. Oh, you're kidding me. Alright, one moment while I collect this. Sunbeam?
This is Sunbeam.
Yep.
You know Aurora. We're from a little transgov on the far side of Andromeda. Thinking the same there. There's no bad without the good. No good without the bad. Sounds like you tasted a bunch of the former. But that only means you're overdue a whole lot of the latter. This means we're in. We're scanning for somewhere to park. We'll be in touch when we find it. Sunbeam out.
Dankeschön. Listen, Stalker. Alright, what was the key again? Something that... Alright, I feel entirely fine doing this given that I have, in fact, beaten the entire game in the past. I'm going to check my coordinates. My current position is right there. What do I need to go to? Negative 320, 252. Looks like I'm heading the right way. And yes, I actually do know where I'm going. Over the course of my first playthrough, I basically just recorded all of the various important coordinates for future reference. So now that I'm doing a second playthrough, I don't have to waste time searching around for things. Alright, negative 320. Now 252 is going to be this way? I really need a compass, which is actually what I'm going to get right now. Alright, I've hit 252 almost. Should be roughly around here. Maybe a bit that way. It's somewhere around here, I swear. Oh, there it is. I'm just blind as a bat. Alright. Sea glide. Reactor. Should have brought something to drink. Actually, How would I go do that? I will leave this lad here. Not even gonna label it. And let's get a bit more prepared for an expedition. Luckily, I now have power going, so that's not going to be any big deal at all. Not even going to need to go over to the life pod for this one. I freaking hate it when it does that. Alright, where did I put the table coral?
Vital signs stabilizing.
Actually, do I have anything else to eat? None of these are particularly edible. Let's catch a peeper or three. Peepers are good food. One of the most useful food sources in the game. Just because they're abundant, and they are not exactly difficult to catch because they only have one escape strategy, and they are quite filling once you cook them. Only issue is that once you cook something, it's going to decompose. Ah, dang it. Now I'll just top off my food, and off we go. Let's go get those fragments, shall we? Yeah. Alright, so on the agenda for, well, at some point in the near to distant future, I'm going to be searching through that wreck over in the kelp forest, but I've also got plans to go up to the bulb zone, because some of the really important things that I need, like right now, are up there, such as modification stations and such. Only issue is that one of those wrecks is directly under the territory of a Reaper, so that's going to be an experience. Luckily, it's pretty deep down and he stays shallow. Didn't figure that would be a way in. Oh, these things. Drooping stingers. Note to literally anyone who ever sees this, don't touch those. They can cause some serious damage. It's basically a neurotoxin. Is this what I was looking for? It is. Perfect. Acquired. Anything I can collect over here? And doesn't look like it. Anything worth scanning in here? That appears to be another no. Waste of power for the repair tool, but oh well. Nothing through there. Alright, we're clear. That's honestly all that I wanted to get from this place. Might as well pick up a few bits and pieces around here, though. And snatch up this beacon. Remove it from the checklist. And we are off. Let's head to the Sparse Reef. Bulb Zone is kind of something I'm looking towards, but that's like, now that I've got the kelp forest out of the way, that's now 4th on the agenda. First I need to go to the Sparse Reef, the Grand Reef, the Jelly Shrooms. A substantial portion of this game is just going around searching for all the various blueprints that you need to progress. So, generally I tend to just try to get as many blueprints as I can all at once, cause that way I'm kind of in a mode, I guess, and I don't notice how long it takes. So that way you aren't constantly having to go back and forth between trying to progress and realizing that you don't have the things needed to progress. You can just keep going. Alright, so Sparse Reef is going to be that way. You what, mate? Was there any particular reason that you felt the need to do that, Gaspapod? Alright. The Sparse Reef wreck. I was honestly just going to the Blood Kelp once I could get the compass data box and just be done with that, since it was just like the one thing that was in the Blood Kelp and Safe Shallows that I didn't have yet. But down here in the Sparse Reef, there are so many useful materials. So let's find the island. I'm not even going to check the coordinates that I have unless I get lost, because I think I remember how to get to it from the island. Yep, not unsettling at all. Alright. Do some quick repairs just because I have a moment spare.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And dive down. I think I pulled a bit too much of a roll there. Lights on. Alright, here's the mountain that I usually look for, meaning it will be slightly this way, I think. No, that's... I don't recognize that. What the heck? There it is. I knew I was close. Pretty far down, aren't we? Dang it, I should have brought my rebreather. Wow, crap, why do I even have the... Yes, I know, stop.
Hull damage imminent.
Why do I even have the rad helmet on? It's not like I'm near the Aurora right now.
100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased. Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
The fact that I'm still alive 200 meters down is what's really impressive here. Where did I put my flashlight? At the moment we're so far down that the air bladder just honestly is pointless. Is this it? Yes. We've got the moon pool. Oh, we've got the fragments for it.
New blueprint acquired.
which is actually closer to 10 seconds when you're this far down without a breather, so let's just top up the oxygen supply real quick. This is, in my opinion, probably the most important wreck in the game, just because it has such a wide variety of things that you are basically guaranteed to need at some point. Probably because everyone migrated to the Grand Reef, because that's where the cool guys are.
New blueprint acquired. 30 seconds.
Yep. Alright, so let's see. What have we got from here so far? Got the moon pool. There should be a data box, but I think... Ah, dang it, I don't have a laser cutter. I got parts of the thermal plant, but not the entire thing. I think that the data box is in there, and I think I need a... where... Yeah, I don't even have the blueprint for the laser cutter, because I... looks like I kind of jumped the gun here.
Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Unless there's some way in that I don't remember. It doesn't involve cutting. Which there very well might be. A lot of times there are like little hidden ways in, so you don't really need a laser cutter even though you think you do. But... oh, here we go. Mod station, yes. Well, there's 2/3 of that just out of the way. Disinfected water is nice. Yep. And I think the data box is up in there. Oh crap. Alright, let me think about this. Where do I go to get the... wait, wasn't there a third piece? Oh, we in it now. Vehicle upgrade console, yes.
Blueprint acquired.
Ha. So there's basically all of the things needed to get my Seamoth a bit more capable completely out of the way. The reinforced dive suit, I think that there's a data box for it around here somewhere, but to be perfectly honest, meh. Because I can also get that from the bulb zone, so I think I'm just gonna start looking for the fragments of the power cell charger, and that will be it. Probably would be ideal to go get the laser cutter at some point, but eh. It's not around here, of course. It's back in the grassy plateaus. What do I have inventory-wise? Alright, we're good. Yeah, I'm gonna need a laser cutter.
Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Oh, you were kidding me. You troll game. Yeah, I think I'm gonna need a cutter to breach this one. So let's just drop a beacon right there. Again, not even gonna label this one because it's temporary. And let's go get ourselves a laser cutter. Oh crap, for that I'm gonna need diamond, aren't I? So many things to do. Hello there, Reefy. Alright, where's a good place to get diamond? Grand Reef, obviously. Always Grand Reef, but also if I wanted to go to the mountains, I could try that. Was there another eclipse going on? Oh yeah. The eclipses in this game are pretty cool. Alright, let's see, Might as well just go to the Grand Reef wreck, actually. Let me just add laser cutter to the list of things to get. Alright. Whoop. Didn't mean to do that. Well, we found the Grand Reef. Not that it was hard, given that I already knew where it was, but here it is. That's 250 meters down there, by the way. So, give me a second to think about how I am going to deal with that. I could just do the same thing I did earlier, where I used the sea moth as a oxygen point to return to, but also just double checked to find out the name that I usually give to this place, because this is where I build my base. It's a very resource-rich location. You've got thermal plants there, you've got diamond, you've got ruby, you've got basically everything but lithium you can find within a decent vicinity of this area. And actually, it wasn't lithium, it was magnetite. That was the problem child that I had.
Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Cyclops depth mod, nice.
New blueprint acquired.
So there's that out of the way. I think that I might just leave that beacon here to bring me back and then go get my rebreather. Because that would probably be beneficial to my ability to explore this area. You can see how low I already am on oxygen. Come on. Rush, rush, rush.
New blueprint acquired.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get my rebreather just because I would like to have enough time to actually do things. And luckily I had a rather southward drop zone for the pod, so it's not too far away. Only about 500 meters, whereas I'm used to 800. Who the heck were you? Why is there a freaking bone shark here? Get out of here. Oh, did I go through the crag fields there for a moment? That might have been it.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Lantern trees are the true meta in this game, by the way. You have one lantern tree grow bed on the inside of a Cyclops, and you never need food again. You can just use your Cyclops as an infinite food supply and just keep going deeper and deeper, never having to go back to resupply. It is such a nice feeling to not need to stock up a ludicrous amount of stuff. I've got peepers, I've got... alright, this is good. Jeez, I got 28 blueprints. over time there. Probably because I unlocked the mod station, that unlocks quite a few. Yeah, you can see here. The vehicle modification station and the not vehicle modification station unlocks a lot of things. Alright, magnetite. I'm gonna need some magnetite, gonna need some titanium. What does it take to build a... let me double check this. Where is it? Scanner room upgrades, let those clear. Here we go, moon pool. 2 titanium, lubricant, I can 100% do that, nice. 2 titanium ingots, there's 1. There's 2. I need lubricant, don't remember if I needed 1 or 2, so we'll just take 2. And I needed 2 lead. Get a bit more titanium so that I can make a connecting corridor, just because I prefer to not have it be in quite that shallow of water. So, compartment there, and there's the man himself. Gonna need to start constructing some reinforcement modules pretty soon here. Base hit points are at 0.8. Jeez. Thermal plants are good. Titanium, computer chip, copper. Alright. Given how cheap it is to make these things, I mean, computer chip I can 100% make. I just need some of these table coral samples.
After weeks without human contact, it is normal to experience psychological discomfort. Research indicates symptoms may be partly alleviated by adopting a pet or anthropomorphizing an inanimate object.
Gee, thanks. I guess I'll just talk to my friend Robert the Flashlight, I guess. Where's some limestone? Stone of lime. There you be. Titanium's better than nothing, but I need some copper right now. Flashbacks. This is the exact place that I was killed by the gaspopod, happening to be directly above me while I was running out of oxygen in a previous hardcore attempt that I made. Silver. Give me some finally. Now I need 1 more copper. Titanium. Hey there, stalkers. They're good lads. Please be copper. Thank you. Alright. Down to half battery in this thing. We'll need to keep that in mind. Pardon? You want to run that by me again, buddy? You do you, friend. Is this where I put the rebreather? It is. Creepvine seed clusters that I just happen to have on hand. Put the helmet back in here, and let's get going. Alright. Computer chip and copper wire, right. Copper wire and cap. I need some more copper. I want a compass. Alright, computer chip took... Oh, I have enough for the computer chip. Meaning I can now do... Wait, what? I got a copper wire. Oh, I used the... I'm an idiot. Guess what? I'm gonna go need to get 4 more copper. I very well might just flat out edit this part out because it takes freaking forever to hunt resources until you can get the prawn suit to mine them. So... I'm probably just gonna keep rambling as I always do, but if I edit this out then you won't see that, so... Let's see. Copper? Any copper around here? It's like the actual least valuable of the precious metals. Is it really that hard to give me a bit of copper? Oh, I didn't realize how close I was to the Aurora. Jeez. Should pay more attention. Is that... It is. I don't have another beacon on hand. I'll need to go grab the one from... I freaking knew it. Well, time to embrace the void. I don't have another beacon on hand to mark this particular entrance down to the Jelly Shroom Caves, but it's nice to know that it's here about 200 meters out. Actually, what does the compass require again? I believe it's under tools, wasn't it? No. Equipment. Copper wire and a wiring kit is no big deal. Thought it might have been copper wire and a computer chip, then I would have been mad. Sea moth fragment, don't need one of those right now. I'm trying to save inventory space anyway. Finally. Alright. So given that I found the Jelly Shroom Cave entrance, and obviously the current situation of things, I didn't actually edit all that out. But, well, here we are. That is how you enter a sea base, ladies and gentlemen. Where do I have my silver? Alright then. I believe I have the necessary components to construct the compass, which will simply go directly to here. And vehicle upgrade console, perfect. I'll put you there. Just because I'm too lazy to walk any further. Alright, sea moth.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Time to get some paint on you.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
As well as probably several other things. Storage module. I'm gonna need some lithium soon. Glass and titanium ingot I can do. Was it 2 glass? There's 2 glass. And I do not have enough quartz to make 2 glass. Well, crap. Alright, laser cutter. I've got the rebreather on. Need some more glass to let the sea moth go deeper. Alright, my mothy friend. Oh, hello there. Alright. So let's go get those laser cutter fragments and see if we can find some quartz along the way, shall we? Because I'd prefer to have a crush depth of at least 300 meters before venturing down into jelly shroom. Just because they're pretty freaking deep. And I do like having the sea moth down there just so that I take a bit less damage from the crab snake latching onto me, and so that I have a source of oxygen. Oof. So, what was I looking for again? Laser cutter fragments. Right. Oh, speak of the devil. Perfect.
New blueprint acquired.
What should I name the sea moth? I honestly don't know. I generally tend to go with either Strider or Golem for the prawn suit, but I kind of jump around a lot for sea moth names. Alright. Yep, gonna need diamonds for this piece of crap. Oof. Where's my mod station? And oh, I don't have a mod station. I need to build one of those. Modification station. Where do you be? Right here. Yeah, I need to get one more fragment of that. Why am I going over here? Oh, you are kidding me. This range isn't long enough. There we go. Now I'll be able to go into the jelly shroom caves, deal with all that. Let's see, Cyclops Death module I've already gotten. Let's see. I'm just gonna need to get the laser cutter at this point. We're gonna get some diamonds. You get diamonds in the jelly shroom caves. Oh, I'm coming up on the end of an episode here, but I think I know where I'm going next.
All systems online.
Alright. I don't want to be over near the Aurora because radiation, and also Reapers, which I don't like. So I'm gonna go over this way until I find the drop-off that leads to the jelly shroom caves over on this side of the map. There it is. Wait, what? I could have sworn that this went down the jelly shroom caves. Was that one a bit further down this way? I think it might have been. There we go. Luckily, jelly shroom cave entrances are fairly easy to identify. Laser cutter, don't need one of those anymore. Welcome to this place. This is like low-level hell in terms of this game. Crab snakes are not fun. I don't like crab snakes. They're kind of dicks, honestly. Alright, I can get lithium. I think I can get magnetite down here. I think I can get diamond if I look.
The conditions in this cave support a microcosm of unique, possibly predatory life forms. Detecting an artificial structure somewhere in the region.
Somewhere in the region isn't particularly helpful to me. Oh yay, I've got a message. Is it story time, boys? Has the sunbeam called me again? Man, those things freak me out. Oh look, an eye. Aha, there we go. That's the lad I was looking for. I don't like these sounds. I'm just gonna come right out and say it. Jelly Shroom Caves is not ideal real estate. Hang on, I could have sworn there was something useful in here, like a PDA at least. What heck? What are you? It's quite a large deposit for gold. Can't make use of it right now. That was an Oculus who I just thoroughly decimated. Oculus is basically just a deeper peeper. Redwort grows down here. Alright, eyes have incredible long-range vision, but not the best short-range vision. There's the PDA I was thinking about.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Environment log.
Integrating new PDA data.
There it is. I was heading the wrong direction. Luckily, the Jelly Shroom Caves are all one massive interconnected system, so... I should probably be looking for some valuable materials down here. Magnetite. I like how you can scan little magnetite, but you can't scan big magnetite for some reason.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh, I forgot that Oculuses, whatever the heck, are schooling fish. Ah, freaking hate these things. That made me jump, I will admit. That's why I hate crab snakes, because they aren't like other enemies who just kind of bite you. They have to freaking latch onto your face and everything. Ugh. Give my chest a moment to recover from that. Just about gave me a heart attack. No, stop. Stop, stop, stop. No, I'm just gonna go back to the sea moth. Oh, fine.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Jesus. Forgot that they do that. Bit of a dickweed, are we?
Remember the materials you gather are the property of the All-Time Corporation.
Oh yeah, this.
You will be liable to reimburse the full market price. Your character stands at 3 million credits.
Honestly, if someone said that to me while I was in a survival situation, I would just say, screw you, I'm just going to stay on this planet, thank you very much. If capitalism has advanced to the point where you are literally required to reimburse the company you work for the materials you harvest from an alien planet to keep yourself from dying, then maybe it's a bit better just to be not around human beings, you know? Lithium is good. Happen to have any diamond for me? I'd love some diamond. Thank you. Damn crab snake. Alright. Alright. The freaking sounds. Subnautica tries to pretend that it isn't a horror game, but let's be honest here. Alright, this is going to be an interesting experience, because... Mod station, yes! Anyway, let me quickly remove mod station from all of the list of things that I need to search for. Alright then. But, this is going to be interesting just because these drooping stingers are here all over the place, which is less than optimal. Cave bush, the most creative name ever given to a plant.
Integrating new PDA data.
Take it slow, do not touch the droopy boy. This is the worst.
Integrating new PDA data.
Keeping low is really nice in these areas just because the drooping stingers only droop so far. We have... just about gave me a heart attack there. We have unlocked it, boys. And whatever girls may be watching as well. I don't discriminate. The underwater momentum is going to be the death of me, I swear. Okay, so I got the water filtration machine, which is going to be very useful just because that means I won't have to keep generating my own water constantly. Bed is also quite nice once I get my full base up and running.
New blueprint acquired.
These look so much like jellyfish. Is it just me? It's like if jellyfish were plants. Alright, low to the ground, low to the ground. Dodge around, dodge. Other way. Need to go
30 seconds.
fill up my tank. I would show you what the drooping stingers do, but I'm not sure I have enough health to survive them at the moment. They are quite dangerous. Alright. I don't think there are drooping stingers on this level, so I think I'm good now. At least for a while. Alright.
Integrating new PDA data.
Bart's log, that was honestly the main reason I came up here, given that there isn't anything else up here. I hate it. These sounds are the absolute worst.
Signal location uploaded to PDA. Integrating new PDA data.
Was this the one with the multiple entrances? No, it was not. Alright then. I think we got what we came for, and I've been doing this for a bit over an hour now, so I'm gonna have to dodge around the radiation. This is gonna be an entertaining experience, but here we go. Yeah, I dropped quite close to the Aurora, didn't I? Anyway, radiation poisoning out of the way. Casually deals with radiation poisoning with a standard first aid kit. Alright. That would be useful for me. That would not at this moment in time. It is so nice to have these storage compartments on the Seamoth up and running. Alright, where could I put a filtration machine? Ah, freaking aerogel. Oh, jeez, that's gonna be a while. Might as well not even bother trying to put it in this base. Alright, get the cave sulfur out of here because I'm making the tool. Alright, that's more like it. Don't know why I'm carrying that around with me. Can stuff all of you lads in here, and I think I will call that this episode. Made quite a bit of progress. Let's look at all the blueprints I got. Lithium for that. And that. We are just getting started with this game. I think that's part of why I love it. Aside from these lads. But anyway, I will call that an episode. I don't even know how long I've been recording for at this point. An hour or so, I think. So, I will see you next time.